What's up, what's up, what's up? Patrick LaRouge here from Evolve Restorative Therapy. You can find me at livepainfreeprocess.com. I own a pain-free concierge service that's designed to get the best version of you out. And today we're gonna have a really fun whiteboard topic, and it's gonna be sectioned in my lovely news section on my YouTube channel, which is Get Out of Pain Now. I've shown you plenty of things to get out of pain now. But now we're going to categorize it, I'm going to hone it down, and we're going to get even better at it. Because now, what I'm going to show you now is before you do anything when you're in pain, you have to do this first. This is key. I do it all the time in my practice to get pain to shift remarkably fast. Now, disclaimer, this is an adult content because I don't know how any other way to do this besides go big or go home. Right? Like, this is what you need to understand about it. There's some adult content, and I'm gonna say it, and I don't care. Sorry if you can't deal with adult stuff. Sorry, I gotta do it because that's the only way to do this, and that's the way the trick works. So the hack is, I was reading through stuff. I even forgot where I found it. But if you have to pee, and you're in the car, you can't pee, you're in a board meeting, you're in someplace that you cannot get to a bathroom, and you have to pee bad. To shift that, all you have to do is think about intercourse. If you think about sex, think about making love, you will shift that pee sensation to go away, which got me thinking, which got me doing stuff. And I realized that's why a lot of my program works, is because I shift something. I shift something inside the brain that gets your body to do something else. So how does peeing equate to pain relief? Let's talk about that. That's what we have to do. That's what you have to realize. So we are in, you have to realize with the body has programs that it runs. So these programs has a straight line. It's gonna go from the trigger into an action. That's it. That's as simple as, it's really complex, but that's as simple as I can make it. You're gonna get a program, and we're not talking about habits. We're talking about before all these things, before we have subconscious behaviors that program, that run things forever. We'll get into that different time. But what we're talking about is, a program is gonna run, which is going to have a different timeline, which is a straight line. And we're gonna call this a timeline for a reason. So it's gonna have a straight timeline into an action. Now, pain is one of those programs, and it's going to run its timeline into protection, right? Fight or flight response, into sensation. Wait, I don't want to write that yet. So we'll have this, and then your body's going to go through its actions. We tried to insert an action here that's going to dull down the sensation, that's why I didn't write over there, sensation of protection. So we can do all the actions here, but unless we interject somewhere in the front of the back end, we're never gonna do it. So let's go back to that very first analogy. You have to pee. You think about sex. You stop learning how to pee. The reason why is because that same organ process has its same roadway that sex does. But sex, you can't pee during because your body has commands and programs that shuts down all your digestive functions in that way to go into a reproductive mode. And as that happens, your body shifts. So with pain, all you have to do is think of another program. Now, with peeing and sex, you have the same organ base. With pain, you don't always have the same organ base. The way I get around that is you think about anything that has feeling. The more you can feel something, a high emotionally feeling thing, the pain will have to diminish because you can't feel two things at once. So if your body's giving you this, you have to trump that feeling. So you have to quantify what pain that you're in and then trump it. Depending on how strong your mind is, depending on how mindset heavy you are, and how much your brain can do, mind over body things, how much control you have over your body, all those things play a role in it. But The more pain you have, the higher the emotional aspect. So there's a book called Power versus Force. Power versus Force has a chart in it that shows you different different number values per emotion and per feeling and things like that. Really, really cool. And if you want to get a little bit more understanding on it, look at that book. But the more and more you change your feelings, so if you're having pain, guilt, aggravation, anger, all these things, they have a numerical value of a low energetic value. Love, joy, sex, compassion, all those things up here have a very high component. So I'm always leading with love, sex, and childbirth. First kiss, first time you knew your husband loved you, or a wife loved you, all these different things. First time you knew that was my very special person. First time you got a raise, first time, like all these things that you have these joyous moments, those are what I always lead with. And I do it instantaneously, and you shift things. The more you can get people to feel, the more this will shift. So we're programmed to look for pain. I say it all the time. You get what you see. So if you're programmed to look for pain, action, you're going to get the pain, and then your body's going to say, oh, there's pain. It's going to go into a protective state. What I'm doing here is shifting from feeling a different aspect. Sex, love, kids, riding a bike. It's not as strong, but riding a bike, the happiness that you have, a raise, anything in that world is going to have a different outcome, a different roadmap to smiling, laughing. Heart's going to race in a different manner. Healing is going to happen because you're no longer going to be in that protective state. You're going to be in a healing state. You actually might get quieter. If you remember the first time that you held your child for the very first time, it's almost guaranteed I see somebody take a swallow and they take a second and I was like, oh my God, I remember that, I see that. Or they say, oh my God, that's so long ago. Oh, they see it. First, so close your eyes. Close your eyes, and I want you to think about your high school sweetheart, how much you love that person and what that person was looking. Think about an exact moment. I guarantee you're either going to smile or you're going to be like, ugh. Both of those are going to nullify what happens in pain because you felt something different. That's the key. You have to learn how to feel. The more you can feel, the more you can go through. So everything I do has that component to it. I just have to shift your mind from running the program of look for pain, look for pain, look for pain, because it's trying to protect us, which is going to run into now you got pain. Now that you got pain, let me protect from it. And that's the 6th cycle that we're in. This is my hack to get around. That's what you have to do. So think about it, like focus on it. And next time you have to pee, think about that too. And poof, no more pee-pee, right? So until next time, I would like you to comment down below. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to the YouTube channel because I'm going to be doing a lot more in-depth stuff to get you out of pain. Now I have all these different categories now that I'm going to go in there, and I'm going to love doing it. So I would like to know, how much when was the last time you had a pee? Tell me if it worked. If you had to pee-pee, tell me if it worked. As well as, what did you think? Do you think this could really work? Because I do it all the time. I can guarantee you it does. It's just a matter of how you could make it work. All right? So tell me what you think. Until next time. Bye.